Okay, so we lost some footage, so we're going to be replaying a couple dates. First up is Brian's first date.
Mm-hmm. And then Damien, and then...
I think those were the only two, right?
Those are the only two.
Because those were the only two dates, but then we missed that Amanda section, but we already played through that again.
Oh, okay. Alright, so it's just Brian and Damien.
Yep.
Alright, Brian, here we go. This is our first date with him.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking of new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along.
On a Friday night, you are most likely to...
Just see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket.
If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be?
My fishing pole.
What are your turn-ons?
A keen understanding of steak cuts.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
Fireman!
What's your... You did the same thing last time. Fireman!
Whoa, what am I supposed to say?
Instead of fireman.
Fireman!
Fireman.
It says fireman!
I know, but that's just... Okay.
It's there's a fireman?
Like, you know how you say, like policeman?
Policeman.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite... Do you hear the difference?
I hear the difference,
I'm not
and
saying...
I don't think I'm incorrect by
No. I'm not saying
fireman.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just pointing out an interesting difference in how you say this. Like, you say it like a little kid. Fireman!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Policeman!
Police... That's what it says! Fireman! Policeman!
Yeah.
Should we say police person?
No, as opposed to like fireman or policeman.
Fireman. I know. I hear the difference, and I feel like I'm correct.
Okay.
Romantic comedies.
What's your ideal date?
Deck building.
What do you never leave home without?
My portable fishing pole.
I spend a lot of time thinking about
how my daughter is smarter than I am.
So I'm really interested to see, since you're playing this time, if you do better at golf than I do.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to know how to use power tools. That's true.
I started doing better when I thought about it less. Like when I just did it.
Ah.
So, man.
Oh, sorry. I didn't.
Jesus, Mari. We can't trust you if you're gonna skip through the dialogue on
I have a
sim.
hand twitch.
That is irresponsible.
No, we've lost vital information.
Now
What's going on in the story anymore? Who are we? What's going on?
Now we don't know what's happening, so you guys can all blame Mari for that. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. I wait a couple minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on the screen. Hold on, before you click, have you noticed how a lot of these messages are written as if the cookout was yesterday? So are we going on all these dates on the same day? It's like a Groundhog Day, and we just keep going back in time to go on dates?
Yes, that's what happened.
Have you noticed that though? How it's like, oh yeah, I had so much fun with you yesterday, but we've gone on like 6 dates in that time?
I'm starting to think that we can make... I have an idea. I'm just gonna wait for it to form in my head.
Okay, sounds good. It's Brian. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, man. Always love a good burger with a buddy.
No, he said Berg.
I always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? You should bring the girl. We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on, Brian.
He signed his name. That's cute. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place, and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda.
Huh.
Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy?
I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep in the negatives.
Perfect. Come on, kiddo, let's do this. That means when she says in the negatives, she means like under par.
I don't know anything about golf, and I plan to die not knowing anything about golf.
I don't even know that much about golf, but that's just, I'm just explaining like par.
No, I hate golf more than you.
Okay.
That was a joke.
Okay. I'm just explaining for the viewers who might be curious what that means.
My parents are like, come on over, Mari. Come over and hang out. And I'm like, okay. golf's on the TV. Mari, have you done everything in your life? And I'm just going to, like...
I'm golf clapping at your story.
Well, your parents live far away, but for me, my parents are like, come on over, hang out with us. And I'm like, okay, there's golf on the TV. I'm like, can we watch something else?
No.
No. Mari, have you done every single little thing that you're stressed out about and don't have control over? Not yet. Why haven't you done it? I think you should do all these other things.
Why haven't you done it? We talked yesterday.
Mari, why are you leaving? Where are you going? Stay! I'm having a good time. Sit here and watch golf with me and weird commercials that they put on Golf Channel.
Dude, commercials on golf channels are like such a weird slice of like old people and like rich people and like people who want to be better at golf, and it's like
the weirdest things.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, all the commercials on golf channels and ESPN are the weirdest commercials in the whole world. Like that one commercial. I'm so glad I don't have cable. But I was like over at your house and we were talking about like jean crotch technology.
Oh, they've got a U-fit so they fit you better.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
The U-fit pants.
The U-fit.
They're designed for a man.
No, they're like, other pants are cut with a V-cut that cut and bind in your crotch. These are cut with a U-fit so that they move around your body.
She's not exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating.
That was
That's
a
like
commercial, and it was like zoom-ins of like crotch technology. It was so weird. They were like really pushing it towards the male demographic because most men or a lot of men have testicles. And they don't want them to be pinched, but...
So, I'm gonna be honest, like, I always get a big kick out of watching commercials on any station that has, like a very specific demographic. Even if it's, like, a specific demographic for women, because the commercials are always, like, so insultingly, like, cliched, you know? Like,
I just think even if it's towards, like, people who are, like, liberal weirdos, I'm like, what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, even if it's, like, a commercial that's designed, quote-unquote, for somebody like me, I'm always like, this is insulting. Like, you're treating me like an idiot, you know?
Yes. That's why I don't have cable. And people are like, have you seen that new insulting commercial? I'm like, no! And I'm so happy. Okay.
You ready for this?
Hey! Arr, matey. I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Why are you talking like that?
Because this mini golf course is a pirate theme. Oh, because this mini golf course is pirate themed.
I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course.
You know what I hate? Like, even if the other person is right, when I say something, and I'm totally open to people when people are like, actually that's incorrect, blah, 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 blah. But then they go, comma, corrective statement, ended in a question mark, and I'm like, fuck you. I will never admit you're right now.
I'm gonna keep that in mind for later. Actually...
I will fight you until I die. Just, if you started with an and end it with a question mark, I fucking hate your guts.
I feel like there are a lot of people who can stand to be corrected about things as long as it's not presented in a way that talks down to you, you know? Which is what the does, like...
I know, and I feel like some people don't even mean it that way. It's just like... And I know that some people... And then I'm like, oh, God, fuck, I know you're right, but I hate you, so no.
Yeah. Oh.
Come on, Pirate Dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy. Scurvy?
Avast ye! I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon?
Come on, Dad. You told me this was just gonna be some friendly competition.
Fuck that! Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle.
Huh? It's just mini golf.
Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much, but we have to beat Brian at mini golf.
Honestly, you know how, like, in all the other dates, we're always trying to, like, say what the other date wants to hear?
Yeah.
In this one, the core character of us not even choosing what to say is, like, going along with what Brian would like.
Yeah.
So I feel like if it wasn't up to us, if Todd was a real entity, the character of Todd would end up with Brian. Because they just naturally align and they're competitive the most instead of, like, being like, I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear. Does that make sense?
I feel like, I understand what you're saying, but I feel like what they're trying to imply...
What I'm trying to say is the true OTP is Todd x Brian.
I feel like what they're more going for is, like, the character is under so much pressure to be competitive that you, like, have no option to back out.
Whatever happens, just try to have fun.
Because I feel like what eventually will happen in Brian's, like, second or third date is at some point there is, like, a breaking point where you're like, all right, you know what? Like, I've been lying to you this whole time. I'm not actually this competitive or good at things. I feel like that's where this is building to.
Okay.
Oh, we will have fun when we beat them. Amanda gives me a side-eye, but before I can side-eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy.
Ahoy there, mateys!
Ahoy.
Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini-golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that?
Yes. Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it?
Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on.
Ugh.
Amanda gives Daisy a look.
I mean, aye, Captain.
Daisy winks at Amanda.
Hey.
Oh, look at those two.
They're two peas in a pod.
So, you excited to get some mini golf in?
Oh, you know it.
You a gambling man?
Don't say that. Depends what's on the table. What are you willing to part with? Because remember we said that other one the first time and it was kind of
It's
like...
like I know it's the right answer and yet I still want to click it.
The wrong answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the loser buys drinks tonight?
Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting?
I'm listening.
The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend.
Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on?
I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart.
I don't think I need to worry about that.
I'm very good at mini golf, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Hole in one, every time. What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it.
I'm looking forward to seeing that happen.
Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. You know, I was just thinking to myself, I'm going to be really sad when this game is over.
Yo-ho-ho in a hole full of balls.
No! Oh, sorry.
You've lost your ball.
Oh no, we're gonna lose. Stacy's better at video games than me. You guys have been right this whole time.
Yeah, so you guys missed this. I played this section the first time. Nice.
No!
Ooh.
Yeah! Now I understand golf. Now I get it.
Yes.
Ooh, you didn't get that shot. I got that.
And then there was one of them that I missed because we didn't realize that it stops after a certain point. Do you remember that?
Yeah, because you were trying to time it right.
Because I was trying to time it. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole.
Hey, you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot.
I just asked because your eye is twitching.
No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows.
We're out of here.
We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game.
You're right. It is just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning.
Sad.
Please, Amanda, please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going.
If it's really that important to you, sure.
Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Grabbing her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug.
Oops.
I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back.
That was for your own good.
Love you, kiddo.
Arr, matey.
Arr, matey.
Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball. Into the brine.
Woo!
Damn it!
Oh,
It was like one of those curvy things, so I knew I had to get it
Yeah.
like right here,
Sink
but I
no
missed.
huts. Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball.
No!
Ah!
Oh! I understand golf now. Oh, that could have worked though.
Dead men
Almost did,
sink
yeah.
No huts.
Nope,
Mm.
that didn't work out.
You've lost your ball.
No way.
I got
Come
this.
on.
I got this one.
Oh, what?
Dead men sink no huts.
I'd just like to point out I got that one. I did not get this one, though. Yeah.
Oh.
You have to wait for the thing to open.
Oh.
Yeah. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but confetti cannons are going off in my brain and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words best dad emblazoned on it.
Hey, are you getting the pets? Are you asking for pets and now you're getting your face squished and you like it because they've trained you to think that that's affection?
Man, that was a good shooting there, Todd.
Did I tell you about that weird comment I got where they thought AJ was a child?
Oh my god. Whose
I
child?
don't know. They were trying to like one of those like weird like I'm stalking you but I'm not good at it. I'm just trying to make you upset things. But they were getting it so wrong where I was just sitting there like what?
AJ is not a child. AJ is a very short man who we keep chained up to a radiator in Mari's basement.
Yeah, they're not a child. They're an adult man.
They're an adult man.
God. Good boy.
Good boy, AJ.
Oh, and we cut out his tongue. That's why he makes those noises.
Oh, no. You're gonna
That's why he's always going like this.
I have bested you in the field of battle.
Oh, so many squirts.
And it felt good, Brian. It felt real good. Brian and I eyeball each other, electricity shooting between us.
Alright, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two enjoy your night.
Oh.
Sounds like a plan. Todd, you cool with that?
Sure, just don't get yourselves into too much trouble.
Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble.
Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny rebellious heart.
Hey.
Well, we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that?
That sounds like a plan.
Hmm?
Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I already proved my superior dadness for the day.
Yeah.
2 pineapples of hospitality, please.
This is, going a little slow. The bartender whips us up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks.
Hey.
If you don't want yours, I'll take it.
And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity.